Hi, I'm Kenny Woods with Balanced Endeavor University, and today we're going to be speaking from the faith pillar. And today I'd like to talk about quotes on faith and how they assist me. Some of the quotes on faith that I've discovered here recently come from folks like Confucius, who said, hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. Stanislaw Lem is quoted saying, faith is, at one and the same time, absolutely necessary and altogether impossible. Shakespeare says, he weareth his faith but as the fashion of his hat. That was from Much Ado About Nothing. Mizner is quoted in saying, I respect faith, but doubt is what gets you an education. Haskins is quoted as saying, treat the other man's faith gently. It is all he has to believe with. His mind was created for his own thoughts, not yours or mine. Diane, Frolov and Schneider are quoted as saying, I've always admired atheists. It takes a lot of faith. Dan Barker says, faith is a cop-out. If the only way you can accept an assertion is by faith, then you're conceding that it can't be taken on its own merits. J.R.R. Tolkien says, faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens. And a quote from Real Life Preacher, it's kind of extensive, I'm going to read it to you. We think having faith means convinced God exists. We think having faith means being convinced God exists in the same way we are convinced a chair exists. People who cannot be completely convinced of God's existence think faith is impossible for them. Not so. People who doubt can have great faith because faith is something you do, not something you think. In fact, the greater your doubt, the more heroic your faith. And from Hebrews 11:1 it says, now faith is being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. So as you can see, there's a variety of definitions and opinions and assertions about faith. The function of faith in my life is to assist me in growing joyfully powerful through interaction with God. For me, that involves taking actions in the directions and where I have desired results in which I have no control over the outcomes. That can be in a conversation, doing a root canal, hitting a golf shot, doing an exercise, or teaching a class. I have desired outcomes in each of those endeavors, but I have no control. And faith assists me in knowing that Christ dwells and delights in me no matter the outcome of those situations. In each situation there can be a disastrous result. The conversation could result in tears or rage or embarrassment. The root canal could fail and lead to a tooth needing extraction. The golf shot could go out of bounds. That's a loss of penalty and distance. When you hit a golf shot, you have no control over it. You have control over things like what you think, how you prepare, the effort you put into it, but you have no control over any of those things. And the same goes for an exercise. The intent of the exact exercise, the results you want, is increased strength or speed or endurance, and that exercise may cause injury, which may give you the opposite of what's going on. So in all those situations, you have control over your efforts, your thoughts, to some extent your emotions, but you don't have control over the outcome. And that's when I need faith. When I have faith, I can know that Christ dwells and delights in me, and no matter the outcome of those situations, or which quotes I believe in or don't believe in, can have positive effect on me or negative effect on me. And what I believe helps determine who I am. And I found that knowing that Christ dwells and delights in me gives me great courage to perform different activities in the area of my desired outcome. So let me know which quotes you know that encourage you, discourage you, and help you grow in your faith so that you may become more joyfully powerful. Thanks for listening to this short video from Balanced Endeavor University, the place that you can go for an education that you can use every day. Go have a great life.